Welcome back. There is an aviation museum now open to folks in the 608 for the first time.
Josh Sprider is live in Broadhead this morning, checking it out. Whoa, Josh, show us around.
Yeah, hey guys, good morning. Who doesn't love some old airplanes, right? And now you have the opportunity to check them out for yourself. We're live in Broadhead at the Kelch Aviation Museum this morning. That is now open to the public. And here to talk more about it right now is Pat Whedon, the executive director. And I mean, look at these airplanes behind us. This is incredible. This is, I mean, what year are we looking at right now?
This is one of our newer airplanes. It's 1932, so it's only, we're pushing 90 years old. Yeah, when was the last time you were in Broadhead?
This is actually my first time in Broadhead.
So did you know Broadhead had an airport?
I did not.
Broadhead Airport is world-renowned, believe it or not. A lot of people in town don't know we're here, or in the area, I should say. But it's a world-renowned grass runways, and it's become a home for vintage and antique airplanes over the years. So the Kelch Museum was originally part of a private collection. Alan Lois Kelch, a successful manufacturing business over in the Mequon area, and they collected old airplanes and started the whole vintage airplane movement. We thought it was a great place to put their museum. They've been gone for several years now. So it's expanded. The original 10 aircraft are now, we're up to 20 airplanes here, all from what we call the golden age, 1920 to 1940. The period between the wars. So we don't do the warbirds, we don't do the post-war stuff, we don't do the real early World War I stuff. But this is when the airplanes that we know today were invented and created and developed. So we have examples of engineering developments along the ways. Some classic older airplane engines. A Wright J5 here. You think, who cares? What's that? But that was the engine that took Charles Lindbergh across the Atlantic Ocean in 1927.
Wow.
That's absolute state of the art. We have 4 of those here, 3 of them runnable. Back to our 20 aircraft, most of them are flyable. Believe it or not, these 90-year-old airplanes, they're maintained to the same standards as modern aircraft. These are all production factory aircraft. We do fly them when we have the chance. But this museum is brand new. We've been open about 5 weeks. Our grand opening was at the end of July. About a 5-year fundraising campaign. We raised a little over $1 million to put this together, and it's just going to be the coolest thing in the world. And it's not just about old airplanes, but getting people in here and getting them excited and a destination for something to do in Broadhead and Greene County.
Yeah, it's cool. So you've got the airplanes, but then you also have like this, the old Buick.
Yeah, the old Buick. This is a 40 Buick convertible, one of about 200 built. Roadmaster, straight 8 Buick. This thing is a dream boat to drive. It's like a battleship going down the road. Number of old cars from the 30s and 40s. We got Broadhead's first fire truck over here. The local fire department found out we were building a museum and asked us to house their fire truck. So we go over and ring the bell and blow the siren every day just to have a little fun with it.
We might have to do that later on in the show, I'm thinking.
Yeah, absolutely.
So people, this is something that anybody can check out, right?
Absolutely. We're open to the public. Again, we've only been open about 5 weeks. We're open Wednesdays through Sundays from 10 to 4. Free admission. We got lots of kids' activities, things for people of any interest level. Again, it's not about the old airplanes. It's about coming in and experience a different era and just kind of living through this collection of neat stuff we put together.
Yeah, it is really, really neat stuff. So, Pat, thank you so much for having us in this morning. Of course, we're going to have much more coming up here later on today. It's like taking a trip back in time, guys. This kind of just makes me think of some old movies. Pretty cool stuff here in Broadhead.
That is a really impressive collection of airplanes, Josh. I know you haven't been there for long, but which one do you like so far? Which one's your favorite?
That is a good question. I actually have to think that this one, because blue is my favorite color, this one I think so far is my favorite one.
It's a cool paint job.
There's so many different kinds around here, so I'm kind of excited to take a little tour with you guys and show off what makes these things different, because there are a lot of things. And I mean, you look at this, and some of these are so flyable too, which is pretty cool.
I think that's the Charles Lindbergh one, right? Is that the one?
It might be.
Nope, that was the one right behind, Leah. That one right there is the Charles Lindbergh one.
That's my favorite.
Yeah, they're in such great shape, too.
Yeah,
Josh,
really
this is really impressive stuff. I can't wait till we talk to you again in a half hour.
How neat. All right, remember to let Josh know what inspires you in the 608. You can reach out to him on social media or shoot him an email for a chance to be featured.